What's up guys, and welcome back to part 6 of our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy, the Dungeon on Blood Island. In the last part we got all the way to the end of the book and we did not have the 4 golden compass keys. We only had 3 or even 2. I think we had 3, didn't we? We just forgot to pick one up.
3.
Yeah, so we're missing 1, so essentially we're going to go back to the start. We've got to a sort of checkpoint where basically we have to go down one of the 2 trapdoors. We've not tried the other doorway. So we're going to just try that pathway and see where that takes us, and then hopefully find something on our map that leads us to either a section we've not been before or anywhere with a different scenario. So we're just going to go straight into it then. Yeah. So
there's at least 2 places we haven't been yet. At least 2.
So hopefully they come to something. So yeah, we're starting from 316 is where we go on to trapdoor 2, I think, instead of 4. So instead of going down the snake trapdoor, we're going to try the other one and see what happens.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
You stand on the slab and watch the monk stand on slab 4, and finally the thief who steps cautiously onto slab 5. Your heart begins to pound in your chest as you see Carnus reach for an iron lever protruding from the wall of the cave. The crowd goes silent when he takes hold of it with both hands. Contestants, you're about to enter my dungeon of despair. When I pull down on this lever, you will drop through the floor. I suppose I should warn you that one of you will not survive the fall. If any of you want to change places with the other contestants, do so now. The thief raises his hand and says, I'll swap if anybody else will, but we don't want to change place with him, so turn to 75.
75, so hopefully this trapdoor, we don't lose anything. Hopefully
yeah, we died again, Miso, so... But, to be fair, we knew we were going to die in that playthrough. We knew we wouldn't
we didn't have enough keys. The thief looks disappointed that nobody wants to change places with him, but he shrugs his shoulders as though he doesn't care. The crowd gasps when Lord Carnus suddenly pulls down the iron lever and the slabs fall away. You drop through the hole and find yourself sliding down a stone chute, landing with a splash into a stinking sewer. Lose 1 stamina point. So we're in a sewer this time.
Better than snakes.
So far. Pale light from amber crystals fixed to the walls reveal some stone steps further along the sewer that lead up to a door in the wall. Looking the other way, you see several pairs of glowing eyes in the distance that are slowly advancing towards you. If you want to wade through the foul-smelling sewage to the steps to open the door, turn to 27. If you want to wait to find out what creatures are approaching. I mean, I feel like if we try and go through the water, we're just going to get attacked anyway. So, should we just wait and see what comes towards us?
Yeah, go on then.
355. Sewer level 398. Yeah, this is like boss rush from the first page.
You draw your sword and ready yourself for combat. 3 giant sewer rats emerge from the gloom and leap at you with their open jaws, flashing long needle-capped teeth. Well, I guess these aren't going to have a key.
No.
You must fight the sewer rats one at a time. There's 3 of them, so should we group them all together?
Yeah, with the highest skill.
With the highest skill.
So the highest skill is 5. And stamina?
14.
Oof.
But hopefully... What's our... No, we don't have 9 skill!
Yeah, we lose a skill point at some point in the beginning. 13? 14?
14.
Right, let's do this. Hey you two, hey chat, hey Spelting,
hey,
how you doing?
This is it, this is the one. We're going to do it.
6 and a 5, that's a win.
Oh, that's very low.
And turn down. 1 and a 1. 4 and a 3, that's a win for us. 3 and a 1. Yep.
Yeah.
5 and a 3. Okay, what's that? 9 plus 5,
yeah,
14 for him.
I thought his stamina wasn't coming down then, but he just started with loads. Yeah, we won.
Okay, 3 more attack rounds. 2 more attack rounds even. What's that for us? 9.
I think you might have.
13, 12 for us?
Hang on. 5, 6, 7.
13 for us.
12 for them.
Nice. 5 and a 4. 5 and
yeah,
3.
We did it.
Right, we killed the rats.
If you win, turn to 88.
So the snake rune gave us gold, 2 gold I think it was, so hopefully there's something worthwhile down here. You're breathing hard after the fight, and the acrid smell of the tunnel is making you feel sick. You wade knee-deep through the foul-smelling sewage water over to the stone steps. There is a hole in the wall next to the door. You peer into it, but can't see anything. Do you want to put your hand into the hole, or you'd rather open the door? I mean, we might as well while we're down here.
Yeah, go on
We're only
then.
one page in, so if we get decapitated, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Find a golden key.
Could be.
You reach into the hole and catch hold of something cold and metallic. It's a copper key that you slip into your pocket.
Copper key. Alright, we've not had that. Have we had that before?
We haven't, but I feel like all the silver key, bronze key didn't do anything, so...
Yeah.
You try the door handle and are relieved to discover that it turns in your hand. The door opens and you walk down a long, dimly lit tunnel through roughly carved out of the rock. The air is cool and dank and it is eerily quiet. The tunnel ends at an iron door that you unlock with the key. You enter another dimly lit tunnel, passing several more iron doors that don't unlock with the key. You hear the occasional clang of a bell coming down the tunnel from a long way off and have no option but to head in that direction.
Alright, so that's going to be
328.
guy in a box.
Yeah,
so you get a key, which is better than gold if we get to use the key.
Yeah, I guess so.
So at least we can narrow that down now to a different... We've basically done both pathways. 328. I think we have the option of going 2 ways, the opposite way, but I think it was just a dead end with like a poisonous spider. You didn't really gain anything either way. So you head east along the tunnel with the sound of the bell getting noticeably louder. It leads to a cavern where you see a small iron cage suspended from the low ceiling by a thick rope. So this is where we find the hobgoblin who is in the cage, and he basically beckons us to get the key and give it to him.
Yes.
So we found out that's pretty much the best option to do. So help the hobgoblin turn to 161.
This is the hobgoblin. 161?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we throw the hobgoblin the key. 106. I'll quickly whiz through this.
Yeah. So he tells us about Juggler Jack, basically.
Yeah, so he tells about Juggler Jack, and then
We have to buy the bell from him.
We haven't even seen this guy yet, though.
No, well maybe he's down one of the passageways. Maybe he has
Yes,
the key.
it's true. So should we buy the bell off him
Yes.
for 1 gold, which will basically protect us from this
Yeah, protects it basically.
Juggler Jack?
Does it protect us or does it like stop him?
You use it to harm him, I think.
Yeah, his ears can't handle it. So that takes us down to 2 gold. We now have the brass bell. So where is my items? Here we go.
393. And I think we decided it was the best thing to go up the stairs.
Up the stairs. Yep. Yeah, I think if you get more.
238. Because it's a shortcut if you skip the stairs, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you get some things that we don't even know if are useful. But
Holding your sword at the ready, you walk slowly up the narrow spiral staircase that leads to the beginning of the narrow corridor heading south. There are burning torches set along stone walls in irregular intervals, and ahead you can see a wooden door in the right-hand wall. So, do we know what's in this door?
yeah, that's where the cursed mirror and the ice ring and the copper beetle charm is.
So we need the copper beetle charm
for the end game.
Yeah, so 79. We never used the ice ring, was it, or lightning ring?
Ice ring.
So maybe if there isn't a location we've not been to, then maybe that will come in handy. So 79.
Yeah. So we're gonna still do the same thing.
Yeah.
So there's basically a cursed mirror in this room, so we're not gonna look at the cursed mirror.
With a brass statue.
Yeah, a statue of a warrior bending down, and he's sort of reaching for a ring, which we're gonna pick up, and we learn that is the ice ring.
Hey Scott, how you doing?
Hey Scott.
Long time no see.
So you want? Did you put the ring on her finger?
Yes. Or is that an option just put it in your bag? I think we...
No, I think you've got to put it on.
we put it on them.
Yeah, you notice the number 111 etched on the inside of the ring as you slide it on your middle finger. And then the statue's eyes flick open and he says, they who steal the ring of ice, my sword will cut and chop and slice.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to fight the bronze warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Or should we... Yeah, we do.
Let's fight him,
Turn to 231 because we get the charm.
Yeah, that's how you do it. So, we don't have the bronze statue, but we do have...
You say this every time.
Yeah, well, I never remember what we fought. Cyclops again.
The bronze warrior strides slowly towards you with its sword raised ready to strike. We have the Kragan knife, so we can attack
do normal
as normal.
damage.
If you win turn to page 4, his skill is 9 and his stamina is 10. As if our skill is still only 9.
Yeah, but we get like 2 items, maybe even 3 items. You get, I think we regain a skill point somewhere, and we get the shield and the something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are we both even then on that?
Yeah.
So we've got 8 and they have 9. Oh.
Okay, though, we can do it.
2 and a 3. 3 and a 4, that's 6 plus 6, even.
Yay!
That's a win. Barely. 3 and a 5. They're not getting to a 6.
No.
6 and a 3. 5 and a 3. The win.
Just 3 more of them.
6 and a 2. 6 and a 3.
Yes, good.
2 more rounds. 3 and a 1. 5 and a 4.
Yes. Is that it? Oh.
No, 1 more. 1 and a 2.
Yes!
Yes.
That was such a close fight.
I know.
Should we have a provision or not?
No, let's leave it for now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, if you win, turn to page 4. So, I'll keep an eye on the map.
Yeah, definitely. The search of the room yields nothing of interest other than a small copper charm in the shape of a beetle. So we've got the beetle charm. You may take the charm. If you haven't already done, you can look in the mirror. We don't want to do that because it's cursed. You'd rather leave the room and walk along the corridor to enter 331.
Yeah.
So I'll give us the beetle charm. Famous last words, yep. Beetle charm.
Okay, we're in the library.
Yeah.
And we're going to read the Mage's book because we get the Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
363. And we won't bother reading the 3rd book because it's just the floor plan, isn't it?
Is it definitely just a floor plan? Let's see what we get from the Mage's book first.
216. So you read the spell out, which opens the book. And then we open the box. There's a lot of pages to this book. Okay, you lift the lid and there's a dart trap. You lose 2 stamina points and roll a dice.
So you automatically lose 2.
Yes.
Okay.
If you roll a 6, you must also lose 1 skill point. I'll let you roll that.
Okay. I'm going to say we got the Dragon Ball anyway, because that's in there, right?
Yeah, we got 1 Dragon Ball, not 3.
Yeah, but I'm not changing that.
Okay.
Okay, so what roll is it?
A roll.
Just a roll.
Yeah.
I'm not getting
Don't
a 6.
get 6. Oh! Did you see it tilt towards
We're on
the
the
edge?
edge.
You ignore the pain.
So we just lose 2 stamina points.
Yes.
Takes us down
Sure,
to
you don't want
7.
another provision.
Well, we can continue through it.
So I'll just quickly skim to the book. Dungeons, whatever it's called. Dungeon of Despair.
It gives us a map, which gives us an idea of where some rooms are, but just need to make sure there's something else. You need a sandwich. Yeah, we do, but I don't know. Just in case we regain some. We do need at least 1. So let's have 2 provisions.
Yes, thank you. Nice. Yeah, it's just a floor plan.
Okay.
You follow the corridor out of the library east until it turns left and heads north. Where are we? Here.
That takes us to 15 stamina now.
Around the corner you see the body of a troll guard propped up against the left wall with a bloody sword across his lap and a small drawstring bag. So in the bag
is the bone die.
Yes.
And then we also get the doom sword. So
yes.
I'm going to take the sword, 3, 4, 5. Well, we'll take the bag first, 24. Yeah. Oh, so that's where you get the Dragon Ball.
That's a Dragon Ball, yeah. And a bone dice.
Yep. Put both of them. If you're not done, you can take the sword, 3, 4, 5. So the Dragon Sword gives us some extra damage in some fights, which was the Raptor X, I think. So we now have the bone die. It says we've got 2 there, but we will get 2 eventually. So I'm going to keep these 2 there for now.
The corridor soon comes to a dead end. There is a trapdoor against the wall that lifts up to reveal a dark, spiral-shaped chute. If you want to slide down the chute, turn to 320. If you want to walk back to the cavern, turn to 169.
Right. We want to walk to the cavern, don't we?
Yeah.
169. I think it's where you fight someone on the stairs, isn't it? You hurry back along the corridor, passing 2 doors until you reach the staircase. You hear murmuring voices and the sound of footsteps in the stairwell. If you want to draw your sword and face whoever's coming down the staircase, turn to 364. If you want to run back and slide down the chute, turn to 320. So we want to fight these guys.
Who is it?
It's the orc things. This is where we failed a luck roll here with the dart or the throwing dice.
I just don't know if we need to do this or we could have just go down the chute.
I think you get items for it.
Okay.
But we'll note it this time anyway.
A figure appears at the top of the stairwell who looks surprised to see you. No more than 1.5 meters tall, the ugly little creature has warty skin and long pointed ears.
Jill Sandwich.
It's a goblin guard with another one behind him. The leading goblin guard reaches for his dagger and quickly throws it at you. Test your luck.
Alright, let's not fail it this time.
Ready? Surely we won't fail a 10.
Well, we did last time.
If you're lucky, turn to 59.
Down to 9, look. We've got to try and keep as much luck as possible. Right, what potion are we going to go with?
Oh, yeah. Stamina?
Let's go stamina. We can also always swap the dream cheese for a different potion.
Can we?
If we feel like it.
As long as we don't use it for something else.
Yeah.
The goblin's aim is poor and his dagger flies harmlessly past you. This is where we do like a double-footed drop kick.
Oh yeah, we drop kick the
goblin.
children down into the basement.
You rummage through their belongings and find 2 throwing daggers, a brass button.
Nice.
Brass button?
Yeah. Oh, so this is well worth doing.
Yeah. A small bottle of mullweed oil,
Yeah.
a rabbit's foot charm, and we eat a piece of stale bread and get a stamina point back.
Nice. So I think that from doing the mullweed oil, I'm sure we gained an item as well. So I think we need to do that.
Yeah, but I can't remember where that was now.
No, I can't. But
I'm sure we'll get to it.
hopefully we'll get back to it.
You continue along the archway 207.
So have you got anything on the map that's coming up that we need to look at?
I think this might be on the way to the Axeman.
Yeah.
I think this might be the urn.
What do we get from giving him provisions?
He just tells us not to stand on the bridge, and he tells
Right,
us
so
to
we
jump.
don't need to do
We
that.
basically don't need to do anything in the Axeman room.
Okay. But we need to get something from him, don't we? We don't.
Oh, what did they give us?
The hand axe, which we don't need because we have the Vorpal sword.
Do we have the? We didn't get the Vorpal sword last time.
We not?
No.
We need to give him gold though, don't we? We get a lot. Let's just figure it out when we get there. The tunnel soon veers left, and you soon walk along and come aware of an acrid smell in the air. Continuing north, you reach the marble urn set against the left-hand wall. So this is the urn that is covered in acid. You want to hold your nose and poke your sword in the urn, turn to 304. Absolutely not. If you'd rather walk on, turn to 43. So it melts our sword.
Further along the tunnel, you stop to look at a large hole in the ceiling when you hear loud stomping footsteps. This is the Raptor Rex.
Raptor X, yeah.
I think we need to have a westward.
Why? Do we go westward?
No, but I missed
He's
it.
looking pretty big. Okay.
The footsteps become quicker and louder. It's a Raptor X. If you're fighting with a Doom Sword, add 2 points to your attack strength during each attack round for this battle only.
Right.
So we're at 11. He's a skill 11 too.
Oh no. So we both have... No, we have skill 10, right? During this fight for attacks?
We have skill 11. We both have 11.
Why did we gain 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both on 11.
Yeah.
Stamina?
10. Greetings and salutation, rather late.
Determined to catch at least one of those.
We're determined to
Yeah.
do it this
I'm
time.
hoping we can beat it today. Okay? Raptor X?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So we're on even skill. It says 9 down there, but we do have 2 from the Doom Sword.
Come on, we want an easy ride with him. Oh, he's got us.
Has he?
Yeah, we're even, so as long as he rolls more.
I didn't gain the 1 stamina from the bread, so we're up to 14. 5 and a 1.
Yay.
Well, then maybe I'll be here to see the dungeon. for
Maybe it
30
is a
minutes.
possibility. Ooh. Ooh, even.
Even? Yep.
Come on. No!
5 and a 4, 6 and a 4,
What are we on?
12. 5 and a 1, 6 and a 3. That's the win for us. Okay, 2 more. 4 and a 1. I tried to knock that dice and it did not go in our favour.
It doesn't matter, I will be okay. No, we won't. Yeah, even. Yay! He's dead? No, he's not.
One more.
Yes!
Do we win?
Yes! I feel like it's cheating when you knock the dice.
No, it's,
It's definitely
it's
cheating.
tactical.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's not a cheat. Because we always take the loss when.
I suppose you could make it worse, so it's
yeah,
still 50-50
and we also
chance
take the
to
loss when they roll our dice.
improve.
Sometimes it's 52.
I'm still drinking for that.
You're exhausted after a long battle and are breathing heavily as you scramble over the carcass of the Raptor X. You walk along the tunnel to find for some distance and you're stopped in your tracks when you see the body lying face down in a pool of blood up ahead. For a moment you think it's Thump, but when you get closer it is a mangled remains of a goblin who must have been attacked by the Raptor X. A quick search of the goblin's pocket yields a copper bracelet and some broken teeth. You throw the teeth and examine the bracelet. There are mysterious runes etched inside. So this is a curse, so we don't want to put it on, right?
Yeah, we just want to put it in our backpack.
So we're going to put it in our backpack 158. So did we write? I don't think we wrote it down.
No, I wrote it in my thing.
Okay, so 158.
I don't know why.
Bowls rules for dice.
This is controversial, John. Ahead you see a wooden door in the right hand wall from which you hear the sound of somebody chopping wood. Do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Door opens into a small room with bare stone walls except for the back wall which has a row of axes. This is the long-haired bearded man with his shirt sleeves rolled up and he's chopping wood. If you want to talk to him, turn to 295. Yes?
Yeah, let's get the axe from him.
Are we going to buy it?
I don't know.
Well, we had leftover gold last time.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah, go on then, let's do
but I
it.
can't remember.
We had like 8 gold last time.
Yeah, but I can't remember if we needed to spend gold to get the gold.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
When the man finishes chopping a log in half, he puts down his axe and looks at you with a bored expression on his face. Not another one, he sighs. So essentially he tells us that we're looking for the orb, etc. And I've been chopping wood all day and I'm tired and hungry. Are you willing to pay for my information with food? If you want to give the woodcutter one of your provisions, turn to 114. You'd rather leave the room and carry on north.
Yeah, let's give him a provision because we're taking the stamina potion.
Yeah.
So it's
okay.
not gold. We give him food. I don't think he gives us an axe.
He does if we conquer his puzzle.
Oh, yeah. I
So-
have a feeling the answer was 20.
Should we just skip to that then?
Just go to 20, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was 20. So yeah, we
Oh,
passed this
that
puzzle.
memory. He takes one of the hand axes off the wall.
Yeah, so we've got a hand axe and we keep carrying on to 386. So
Okay.
I'm going to put the hand axe in here.
Still no differences.
No, but I'm sure there's a section in the map that we've not been down yet.
There is, but I can't remember how to get to it. But I'm sure we should end up there. You soon arrive at another door in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. You listen at the door but do not hear anything. If you want to enter the room, turn to
Is this
229.
where the shield is?
I think so, yes.
229. Yeah, so this opens up in the door with the shield and the helmet on the wall, which we can take. So we know the helmet's a curse, so we're going to look at the shield, 325. And that's going to give us an extra skill point, basically. So our skill is now up to 10. Maybe just read some of these. I was going to say, we'll make sure we read them in case we get like a stamina point back or something.
Picking your way through the candles, you walk over to the shield and lift it off the wall. It's sturdy and incredibly well made. You're holding a sentinel shield that has magic powers. Add 1 luck point.
Nice.
And add 1 point to your attack strength when using it in combat.
10, 10, 10.
That's
Across
only
the
for
board.
combat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've got 9 out of combat. We don't want to touch the helmet because the helmet is a trap. If
Yep.
you want to leave the room, turn to 86. This should be the spider pit.
Yeah. Where we get the worm paste. The tunnel continues to reach a narrow ravine, so this is where we can either cross the bridge or we can jump across. If we jump across, it's the best option from the woodsman. So 352. We should gain another luck point for that. What?
Oh, maybe the spider pit is across here then.
Yeah, I think it is.
I've not gone past it.
I don't think you can go past it.
Yeah, the ravine is no more than 2 meters across. You throw your backpack and sword over. You jump over and land safely on the other side. Add 1 luck point.
Is our luck?
Oh no, it's 10 was
10
base.
initial.
Yeah, 174. And then this is where we find the fish fountain, which we drink. You pass by a water fountain in the left-hand wall. You drink the water. 302.
Okay, does that give us 2 back?
Let's have a look, because in the bottom, the water is pure and refreshing. Add 2 stamina points. While drinking, you notice there's a bronze key at the bottom of the bowl. You take the key.
We've now got a copper key and a bronze key.
Yeah, but I feel like we had never used them.
No, they're probably useless, but it's good to have them just in case.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like the only key that we haven't had that we've needed is the iron key.
Yeah, to help the
But
guy
I
out.
feel like there's not even an iron key in the book.
Yeah, I feel like that is like, it's purposeful. Like,
Yeah.
if you hear muffled cries coming from down the tunnel, you walk quickly and soon arrive at an open doorway in the left-hand wall where you can hear a female voice screaming, "Help, help!" It is a voice you've heard before. So this is the spider pit. So this is where the assassin is. So she's down there in the pit with all the spiders coming out the hole. She's trying to shank them with a spear. And then basically we have the option to help her or leave her to her doom. And then we get the silver urn with the worm paste in. So if you want to help her out of the pit, turn to 260. You're just starting a key collection, nothing to do with the dungeon. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with these keys. I think we just sell them all. Maybe we swap them.
So we throw the rope down to the assassin, and then she says, "I'm an assassin, and we are competitors, but I owe you now, and if we meet again, I will help you out," basically, which she does.
Yeah.
You coil up the rope and sling it over your shoulder before looking at a chalice. There's a silver ball etched with a dragon motif.
So there's the second dragon ball.
Yeah. And a small... That's the third one, isn't it?
No, second, I think.
And a small tin labelled worm paste. You put the items in your backpack and leave the room to carry on up the tunnel. 1, 2, oh. Okay. Right.
What?
This is where we went... It's got treasure east and thingy west. We went east last time.
Right.
And we got a breastplate.
Yeah.
Which gave us +1 skill.
Yeah.
But
That's where
could we go back? Yes, I think we can. I think you can go back west afterwards.
That's the only way, because I think this is where the chest with the breastplate in is with the bugs, and that's where we use the mullweed oil.
Oh, okay, right.
I
Let's
think
do
so.
that
Anyway,
then.
so we're heading east.
East, yeah.
Okay, 340.
Ooh.
You pass several more arrows chalked on the wall until you come to a dead end. There is one more arrow at the end pointing to a large wooden chest on the floor. If you want to open the chest, turn to 135.
The chest isn't locked. You lift the lid and are immediately enveloped by a dense cloud of tiny mothflies. You swat them with your hands, but they get in your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your ears, your hair, and even inside your clothing. The attack does not last long, and the mothflies fly off down the tunnel in search of new prey. You're covered in bites and begin to itch terribly. If you possess mullweed oil, turn to 54.
So we're going to use that, take that off the
Are we
inventory.
using it all?
Yeah,
okay
I
then.
think so.
You pour the oil into the palm of your hand and start rubbing it on the bites. The oil acts and calms the swelling. Feeling calmer, you look inside the chest and see a finely crafted breastplate made of polished steel. We try it on because it is good.
So we've got a shield and a breastplate now.
Without cheating.
Yeah.
It fits you perfectly and will protect you in combat. Add 1 point to your attack strength during combat.
Yeah. So we're at 11 in combat and 9 in normal then?
Yes. 33. So we're going back down the other junction.
Mm-hmm. You're soon back at the junction where you decide to head straight on through tunnels, blah, 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 blah. So this is where we find an iron-rimmed wooden wheel with pyramid spikes coming. So this is where the pyramid... Is this right? 33?
Yeah.
You hear the high-pitched laughter again. Suddenly, a large iron-rimmed wooden wheel with pyramid-shaped spikes come hurtling towards you. The wheel has footholds inside like a giant treadmill and is being ridden by a small green-skinned creature with a wide mouth, wild eyes, pointed ears, and a long ponytail trailing behind him. It's a wicked imp.
Secret imp.
It's a wicked imp. He's laughing manically as he stares his spikle straight at you. Roll 2 dice. So we're going to do a...
What is it? Skill?
Skill roll.
So what's our skill?
11. So we got 9, so we did
No,
it.
it's 9, not 11.
Oh, so we got 9 then.
Yeah,
so,
just.
if the total is equal or less than your skill, turn it to 86. We're tooled up and dangerous. Yeah, we just need like... Oh, we got the Doom Sword as well. We just need some like meaty gauntlets or something.
Meat gauntlets?
Meat gauntlet.
You manage to jump to the side and avoid being run down by the imp, who doesn't stop and carries on riding down the corridor. I'll get you next time, Wormbrain, he shouts and starts laughing hysterically. The laughter soon dies away and you set off again, now heading north, 104. I hope this is right.
Yep. You arrive at a doorway in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. You notice there's a peephole in the middle of the wooden door. If you want to slide it open, turn to 370.
No,
So this is where we get blinded.
Yeah.
What happens if you open the
I
door?
can't remember. And we said this yesterday as well.
Was there anything in there, do you reckon?
Enemies, I think.
The door is firmly locked. If you have a bronze key, turn to 277. That was it. The blinding thing was just in the keyhole.
Okay.
So if you have a bronze key, turn to 277.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, so
Yeah, we do.
277.
Where did we
It's
get
not
that?
worm brain, it's worm paste.
Mr. Worm.
I thought I'd actually written down worm brain.
The key turns in the lock, but as you reach for the handle, the door bursts open. 2 creatures with long whiskered snouts poking out of their robes run out, squeaking loudly in high-pitched voices. They are ratmen, armed with short swords, and you ready yourself to fight them one at a time.
Nice.
Double up, skills 5, and their stamina is 9. You can beat them easy.
Yep. We got this.
Rat boys.
We're on 11.
Yeah.
15.
Get off.
6 and a 4.
Yeah. Come on, we need to make progress at least. Ooh, we still win.
Do we?
Yeah.
6 and a 1. That's got to be a win. Yeah, double 6. One more round.
Yeah.
5 and a 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Page 5.
You rummage through the ratman's pockets and find a piece of chalk, a glass eyeball, a small bottle labeled
yeah.
weasel juice, a small cat carved out of black marble, and a chewed bone. So luckily I've got all of these copy and pasted over here. Chewed bone.
I wondered where we got the chewed bone from.
Yeah. There we go, that's better. So, after taking what you want, you set off again to 236.
You soon arrive at another T-junction where the cross tunnel has been built with large stone walls and a stone floor that is covered with a thin layer of sand. Looking left, you see the tunnel go straight on before disappearing into the gloom. Looking right, you see the tunnel go straight on for about 20 meters before turning
I
left.
feel like this is that junction where we can either get the silver key or find stuff we've not done before. Do you remember what happened when we went specific ways?
I remember when we went east,
Yeah.
you do get like 2 stamina, but you skip out a load of potential ways to go.
Well, considering that silver key is down there, I think we realised that was more important to get the silver key.
I feel like that's the thing. You probably once you've done it once, you'll probably always go that way,
Yeah.
which means we'll probably miss.
Yeah.
Something.
Should we checkpoint this as a checkpoint now then, if just in case if we do make a mistake?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 6. Because I feel like we missed a gold key next to the thump yesterday as well. I'm sure we did.
How did we not check the thingy though? You spilt your drink again.
I know, I keep doing it.
Right, so we want to head which way?
Westward.
West. Let's go west. So this is this where the silver key is?
Yes. But it's only in one. We only checked one of the boxes.
That's it, yeah. So maybe one of the other boxes, or maybe there's another passageway down there we haven't been to. Is your map got any like places you've not been to?
Yeah, this is the one area that's not mapped properly because I did it. There's the Vorpal sword down here somewhere which we missed yesterday as well.
Okay. You pass by an iron bucket hanging on a nail on the wall, which you find a silver coin with a crown embossed on it. So
didn't find that yesterday.
no, but we did find it the first time because I've got it copied from our previous notes. So that, do you reckon that's a charm? Or later on?
I don't think so. No, because the charms are called charms.
We've got the crown coin. Let me just read that again. You find a silver coin embossed with a silver coin, the crown embossed on one side, and a dragon on the other. Add 1 luck point. You put the coin in your pocket and walk on. It's not long before you arrive at another junction. Up ahead, you see there's a doorway in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. There is a narrow passageway in the right-hand wall that leads to a flight of steps going up. If you want to carry straight on, turn to 265. If you want to walk down the passageway to the staircase, turn to page 2.
I literally don't know what's what here.
Right, we've made the checkpoint.
Because I thought these stairs went to the Vorpal sword and joined them stairs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's messy. We've checkpointed it. What is it, a corridor?
Yeah, so there's a narrow passageway in the right-hand wall that leads to stairs, and if you go to the left, there's a door.
We've definitely been to 265 before.
Yeah, I think that is probably the door where the silver key is.
Yeah.
What if we've not marked 2 on the
But
map?
that also goes to the mouse man.
So you don't get a chance to go back.
I don't think so.
So should we? We've got to check.
Try the stairs.
Should we check the stairs in case it's just a dead end, and then we can come back down?
Yeah, because worst case, you should end up going round anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, we're just looking at our map and talking about from our map. It looks like when we go into that doorway, it leads you like onto a completely different area. So maybe this will take us to the same place, but we'll find out. So you want to go to page 2? Maybe 333. Put as like an offshoot, off 265. Unless you remember it. We'll remember it.
What am I doing?
Going to page 2. We're going to go
Page
down
2.
to the
We've not been to
staircase.
page 2 before, I don't think.
I couldn't tell you if we've been there or not. I just know that we need to make sure we check anywhere that's not mapped.
We might have done this. As you approach the steps, you hear a whispering voice followed by a sinister laugh. You stop and listen, but silence returns, only for the voice and laughter to begin again when you resume walking. When you reach the staircase, you hear a piercing scream as soon as your foot touches the first step. If you want to climb up the staircase, turn to 292. If you want to go back down and turn right, you can turn to 265. So we can still get back down.
Alright, so we might as well...
Should we
Check
checkpoint
up.
at 2?
No, because we're only a few pages away. I think we keep... Write 333 off that.
Oh, that's so... Like, it's such a mess. This map.
No, off
Oh,
here.
no!
So we've been to 333.
333 is here,
Oh,
and then
so
we've
yeah.
gone up the stairs to 2.
Before... Oh, you've just done that.
And then down is 265. Yeah. that
Right,
makes
okay. So we're going to go up the staircase and see what this sinister laughter is. I don't remember that.
sense. I feel like we've heard laughter on it before.
Is that not just the bell guy ringing his bell? A ghostly apparition suddenly appears at the top of the stairs, standing motionless in the gloom. Is a haggard. So this
This is new.
is a haggard-looking old woman with a disturbing expression on her face. She has long, straggly white hair. Is wearing a long, baggy robes tied at the waist. She appears to be carrying a skull on a tray. So do you reckon that's the man-orc skull that we need?
Maybe.
When you take a step up, she takes a step down. When you stop, she stops. If you want to carry on climbing the staircase, turn to 34. If you want to go back to 265.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty. This is the artwork for that. So there's a creepy old witch at the stairs with a skull on a tray. So, I mean, we might as well go up and see what she wants.
Yes.
I've lost it. Where were we?
Here. 34.
34.
And you can still get down to 265.
Yeah, so it's given us lots of warnings, but we got to go through with it anyway.
You climb up the steps as the ghost witch glides down silently until she stops no more than 2 steps away. You see that her feet are not touching the ground, but you sense that she is very real. She hovers over you, her head tilted to one side, with a wide-eyed, sickly grin on her face. "You've not run away from me. How very kind of you," she says in a scratchy voice, staring straight at you without blinking. I would be so lonely down here if it were not for my little cat Lawrence. He's so sweet, but I've lost him. I was reading in the library and suddenly he was gone. Have you seen him? If you want to reply yes, turn to 156. If you want to reply no, turn to 297. We've not seen him. Should we say yes anyway?
What have we got anything in there? Glass eyeball. We got a black marble cat.
Should we say yes?
Should
we pull out the black marble
she's
cat?
looking for a cat, and we just pull out a little toy and give it to him.
He's doing fine. He's in my pocket.
We've calcified him.
Say
We've
yes.
fried him.
Keep your finger on
I will, in case it's bad.
Because she might curse us.
I mean, we've done this 3 times and we've not come across a cat.
Maybe the marble cat is the one.
The ghost
Maybe
witch's...
it turns into a real cat.
Oh, maybe. The ghost witch's eyes light up and she closes in on you, almost touching your nose with hers. Where is he? She asks excitedly in a soft, breathy voice. If you possess a small cat made of black marble, there we go.
Yes.
It's got to have been like we've not seen a cat in 3 playthroughs. Turn to 94. If you want to tell the ghost witch that you don't know where the cat is, turn to 297. So we've got the marble cat, 94.
Where did we get that?
From
the Ratman.
Yeah, just now from the Ratman.
Small cat made of black marble. That's not my cat. If you want to show the black cat to the ghost witch, turn to 19. If you'd rather ignore the ghost witch and walk past her up the stairs, turn to 160. If you want to go back down the stairs and turn right, turn to 265. So there's quite a few options there. Should we show her the cat?
That's the logical first option, because she seems like she's nice enough that we haven't run away from her.
So she might give us the gold key for giving her a cat.
I hope so. The ghost witch stares at you and whispers, "Did you steal my cat?" If you want to reply yes, turn to 160. If you want to reply no, turn to 128. I mean, let's just say,
we didn't steal it.
We
We won it in a battle.
We can tell them that the Ratmen stole it, so say no, 128. At least this is new. We've not been down here before.
No.
Whether it loops us back around, at least we'll know if we finish this encounter.
The ghost witch smiles contentedly and says, "That's wonderful. I'm so happy that you found my little Lawrence. Please put him on my tray. If you want to give the cat to the ghost witch, turn to 221. If you'd rather keep the cat and walk past the ghost witch, turn to 160. Well, we haven't seen another place to use it yet.
No. And why don't we trade it for this skull that's on the tray? Which we need for that door.
Or a gold key would be even better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if we get to the door this way.
It's got to loop around eventually. You place the marble cat on the tray and watch the ghost witch stroke the small figure with her spidery hands. "I'm so happy Lawrence has gone too long," she whispers softly. "You've been very kind to me, unlike one of the other scavengers who I had to cast a spell of undeath on." Do you think that was Caldwell?
Yeah, maybe.
"You might see him rotting away in the dungeon somewhere. As for you, you may take 2 of my treasures as a reward for bringing Lawrence back to me." With a sigh of relief, you examine the items on a tray, which is an orc skull with curved tusks and a small brass pig. A small brass pig with a small silver shoe, a large pebble with a painting with a sword on it. Are these all different items? I'm getting confused.
Yeah,
here.
so she's saying we can pick 2 of these.
Right, so an orc skull with curved tusks, a small brass pig, a small silver shoe, a large pebble with a painting of a sword on it, a gold piece, a small bottle containing pink sand, a bone die, an empty silk purse. I mean, the bone die might come in handy.
Yeah, but what about all the other things?
Well, I think we should try the orc skull.
Let's take the orc skull because we've seen that
That's
we can
it.
use that.
The orc who's missing the skull, I think he has a silver armband which we can use against the monk.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we return the head to him.
Yeah, but we don't even need that.
It helps us in the fight. You don't know what our stamina is going to be like when we get to the monk.
Okay, but we didn't need it last time. What else is there? We don't need the small silver shoe might be a charm. Well, no, because
Well, it's not.
say
Didn't
charm.
say a charm.
A small brass pig.
I think they're all charms. That's the thing. But the bone die also is the same thing as having a charm. So I think we take the orc skull and the bone die. We say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do like the small bottle containing the pink sand.
We've got all this to the end without
Yeah,
using
okay.
it, didn't we? The bone die and the orc skull.
Yes, let's go for it.
So, after putting 2 items in your backpack, the ghost witch glides past you down the staircase along the passageway before disappearing left around the corner. If you want to climb to the top of the staircase, turn to 327. If you want to go back down the steps, to 265. So, I mean, we might as well just keep pushing up in case there's something else. Yeah, because we need to map this whole area out.
As long as we can get back down to Thump, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
And to the other boxes that might have a key.
Then again, I mean, the key might be in there, but at the same time, we have multiple keys that have had no use.
Should we checkpoint it?
Yeah.
221.
Yeah, but we'll also still have 236 or whatever as a checkpoint if we do need to go into that doorway.
Yeah.
I suppose we can still go back down this way, can't we, actually?
Yeah, we can still get back down.
Okay. Continue then, let's go.
327. No gold key!
Not yet. But there's got to be one down here because this is the only place we've not been to.
Yeah, but there might be one of the silver key boxes.
Oh, we've got the checkpoint, so as long as we finish this avenue, then we can go back down.
When you reach the top of the steps, you see that the narrow passageway carries straight on. With the burning torches spaced far apart on the wall, it's difficult to see far ahead, but there is a door in the left-hand wall just a few meters away. You try to open it, but find it is locked. There is a note pinned to the door that says knock 3 times to enter. If you want to knock on the door, turn to 353. I'm going to just map this. If you want to keep on walking, turn to 230, or you can still go back down and try the other junction at this point.
Let's go check the door, but let's also just write 230 down somewhere, just in case we aren't able to go back down that way.
Okay.
Okay, so let's knock on the door 3 times and see what happens.
Oh, I'm afraid that the video keeps buffering tonight.
I think it...
That's a bit strange.
Yeah, does anyone else have any problems with the network? It should be the same as usual, but the VOD will be up after this anyway. Alright, what page are we on? I've lost it now.
Oh no. Oh, did you lose it?
Because I was reading the chat.
221. And then keep going.
I think I'm probably on the right page right now. 353.
Oh, you were nearly there. You're like 2 pages
halfway
away.
through. As soon as you knock on the door, it flies open and you're jumped on by a burly troll guard who lands a heavy blow on your head with a wooden club. If you're wearing a helmet, lose 1 stamina point. No, are we using a helmet?
No.
No. If you're not wearing a helmet, lose 2 stamina points.
I thought we did.
Don't think so. Lose time. If you stumble backwards against the opposite wall and try to clear your head as the troll guard raises his club to strike again, you must fight him.
Yes. Let's do it.
I think that's on my end. I've had some trouble.
Oh no.
Well, hopefully you can either watch the VOD or you can watch the YouTube when it goes up. Seems okay for John.
Yeah, you'll definitely see us with the next book as well
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks.
Maybe 3 or 4 weeks time. So troll guard.
Yes, a fight.
We got the troll and his skill.
His skill is 7 and his stamina is 6. He's easy.
Ours is 11,
Yes.
so it's not so bad. 5 and 5, 6 and
Yeah.
a 6. 5 and a 5, 3 and a 2.
We have been very lucky with our dice rolls
We
today.
should not have said that.
I know, but we have. Yes.
Dead. Easy.
If you win, turn to 245. Please have a gold key. A search of the troll guard's pockets produces nothing more than a dried pig's ear and a snot-filled rag it was using as a handkerchief. Can we not take them?
We can.
You look inside the troll's rancid-smelling room and see creature skulls hanging on long spikes nailed to the back wall. There's a battered iron chest on the floor, a crude wooden bed in one corner, a bucket and ladle, and a plate of bread and mouldy cheese next to a jug of water on a table. At the back of the room you see a heavy wooden door that is bolted shut with iron bars across it, secured with large padlocks. There is an eye carved on the door and an iron key hanging on a nail. Oh, yeah! Okay, so we can either open the iron chest, try to open the door at the back of the room, eat the bread and cheese, close the door and walk on, close the door, run back down the staircase and turn right at the junction. It is making us go back down there.
Well, there's 2:30 we've got written down as going past this door, so that's still carrying on in this direction. Right, should we try and eat the mouldy cheese and see if it gives us some stamina?
Yeah, let's eat the bread and cheese.
Hold the page though.
I'm gonna. The bread is stale but edible, and the cheese tastes sour even after cutting off the mould. But you're hungry and devour everything on the plate, washing it down with slugs of water. Add 2 stamina points.
Nice.
If you've not done so already, you can open the chest, try the door at the back of the room, leave and keep going north, or head back downstairs.
Let's open the chest. Should we, before we open this chest, in case it is something bad, should we pop a provision or something?
Yeah.
So, what's our initial? Is it 18?
18.
So let's just have 1 then. So let's use 1 provision. We've still got 8 left. 1 provision.
Yes.
And that takes us to 16 stamina, which is close enough. Open the chest, 385.
It's got to be a gold key now.
No, it seems it's too easy. When you lift the lid, your nostrils are filled with a terrible stench coming from a rotten meat stored inside the chest. A cloud of black fly swarms out of the chest and buzzes around your head. You hold your breath and drop the lid, but cannot avoid being stung by black fly as they fly out of the room. Lose 1 stamina point. If you've not done so already, you can either eat the food on the table or try the door at the back of the room. If you'd rather leave the room and head north, the passage turn to 2:30.
Too many things to do.
So, should we have this as the new checkpoint? Because we've had the bread and we've opened the chest. So at least at this point, it's either go down 2 doorways.
Okay, what's the page?
385.
Okay, checkpoint drink.
What about the iron key? Can we not pick up the iron key?
Surely we've got the iron key.
Did it say anything about getting it?
No, it just says an iron key hanging on it.
That's unfortunate. Maybe you can't get the key and it's just all these things like teasing you about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Should we open the door at the back of the room then?
Yes.
Okay.
67.
Yeah.
I feel like this is too big to not have the key down here.
Definitely.
It's not like a dead end yet.
There's also another passageway, that 2:30 one though.
Oh, are you ready?
Go on.
You take the iron key off the back of the door and put it in the lock. The key turns and the padlock pops open. You place the key in the second padlock, which also opens. You put the key in your pocket just as somebody suddenly starts stomping violently on the other side of the door. Meat, give me meat, an angry voice booms out. If you want to unbolt the door, turn to 8. If you want to leave the door bolted, you can do the other stuff.
At this point, you might as well open it and see what it is.
Okay, it's not going to be good though.
Well, iron key, we can let that guy out as we get to him.
8. Oh no, keep you. Oh, are we going for it?
What?
Oh, it's okay.
Page 8. You slide the iron bars to one side and open the door. You are almost trampled on by a huge cyclops. At least we can use this picture now. That pushes past you to get to the chest and empty it out onto the floor. The chest is full of rotten meat, which smells so bad it makes you retch. A cloud of black flies swarm out of the chest, buzzes around the cyclops' head as it gorges on the meat. Oblivious to everything, if you want to go back into the cyclops chamber, turn to 300. If you'd rather sneak out of the room and head north up the passageway to 230, or if you'd leave the room and run back down the staircase. I mean, we got to go into his room, haven't we?
Yeah, because the golden key's in there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he would have a golden key. He doesn't have anything, he's just eating rotten meat.
Yeah, but it might be guarding it.
Page 300.
Ooh. You notice that the Cyclops has a manacle on its ankle with a long chain attached to it and the other end attached to an iron ring fixed to the floor of its chamber. You slip into its cramped chamber, which reeks of stale sweat. There's a straw mattress in one corner and a wooden bucket in the other. You hear its chain rattle on the floor and look round to see the giant Cyclops standing in the doorway, chewing on a very large bone.
There's another one in there, is it the same one?
The same one. It belches loudly and says, "My house," before stepping forward to club you with the huge thigh bone. And it's just a normal fight. Cyclops, skill 10, stamina 10.
Oh god, skill both 10.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done this.
No, we got because he might have something in his room that we need. More bones or something.
Another chewed bone. We should be able to give him our chewed bone.
So we're one ahead. So
we're even. We lost. At least we've got a lot of provisions left.
Yeah.
Even?
10, 9. Yeah, even.
Yes.
6 and a 3. It's a win.
Yeah.
5 and a 5.
Oh no.
5 and a 4, even. We can't die to this guy.
Don't say that. Run ahead. What are you doing?
I got a 5 out there.
Ah, you beans. What are we on?
7. 3 and a 3.
Oh no.
Still got a stamina potion, remember?
Yeah, but you can't pop that in the middle of a fight. Unless you're cheating. Yes.
We're getting real bad luck rolls so far.
I got 5 then as well.
Got a 5 and I dropped the dice on the floor.
Yay, that's a win.
Come on, 2 more.
Yay! One more. We can do it. Even. Ah.
Oh, we got 2 more attack rounds in us.
Even. Yeah, we did it!
Is that a win?
We did it. If you win 10 to 151. Whoa! Should we eat some provisions?
What's worth doing, the provisions or the stamina potion at this point? The stamina potion?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
That takes us all the way up to 18.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Right, we're going to use our stamina potion. I'm just going to take us all the way to the 18 again.
Oh, we still got 7 provisions though. Enjoy your pub quiz.
Enjoy the quiz, John.
Have a good evening.
But I know we've got to give at least 1 provision out, and at least if we take more damage, we can still use loads more. So I mean, we're all right for this. We're doing a lot better than we have in the past. We don't have much gold.
And we don't have any gold keys yet.
You find a gold key.
No, you don't.
On a chain around the Cyclops' neck with the number 270 stamped on it. You put the key in your pocket and search the chamber, finding nothing else of interest. You think about which way to go. If you want to leave the room and head north, turn to 230. If you want to leave the room and go back down the staircase, turn to 265. So we should maybe write down 151 as well as our new checkpoint with the key.
Gold key 270, was it?
Yes. We'll write it down as
well. That's it. That's our 4th key.
Is it?
I think so. Unless there's more than 4 and they've all got different numbers on it. Yeah. Then that's another problem.
I'm not going to put the gold keys, I'm just going to put the numbers down now. So 151, so let's just continue and see if there's anything else down this pathway 230. So if we've got those 4 keys, we don't even need to get that silver key anymore, do we? And we've got the iron key, so I think we've pretty much got it sorted out.
You sure you want to carry on? Because what if we can't go back
we've
to
got a checkpoint.
Yeah, no, but we know which way to go now. The passageway continues straight on, and you soon arrive at a narrow staircase where you go down a long flight of stone steps to another passageway. Continuing north, the passageway opens out into a cavern that has a water well in the centre of it. Beyond the well, you see another passageway in the far wall. There's a small bell hanging on the wall of the well, next to a sign that says, "Drop a gold piece and ring the bell for words of wisdom from the well." If you want to ring the bell and have a gold piece to drop, turn to 269. If you'd rather walk over to the new passageway, turn to 376.
Should we find out? Yep, so
Yeah,
that gives us 1 gold piece remaining.
It's another trap.
It could be.
Oh no.
Right.
It's alright.
269.
Yeah.
The bell makes a sharp tinkling sound that echoes around the cavern. You toss the gold piece into the well and suddenly hear a sniggering voice say, "My wise words are, don't believe anything you read in this dungeon." You look down the well and see a small goblin-like creature in a loincloth looking up at you from the mouth of a tunnel halfway down the wall. He has a big nose and very long ears. He's a troglodyte. He waves your gold piece at you and disappears, laughing loudly. There is a rope on the winch hanging down the well with a bucket tied to it. You want to slide down the rope to the tunnel entrance, turn to 153.
Oh, what?
Is this Juggler Jack?
Should we do it?
Let's do it. We got a checkpoint at 151.
Are we going after our 1 gold?
Well, there might be something down. Maybe there's more charms down here or something.
So we're going down.
Yeah.
153, just because we might not be able to go down that other passageway. You jump onto the rope and slide down it until you reach the tunnel entrance. You suddenly feel a sharp pain in your leg where you've been hit by a small object. Blood starts to trickle down your leg, lose 1 stamina point. You look into the tunnel and see the troglodyte loading a stone into his slingshot. You push back against the wall and swing on the rope, aiming to dive feet first into the tunnel. Roll 2 dice. If the total is equal or less than your skill score, turn to 1.
Okay, so we've got skill 9.
It's got to be 9 or lower. Oh, oh no!
Find out if it's death. If it's death, I'm going to take a big drink.
2, 5, 6. Oh, you lose 2 stamina.
Is that it?
Oh, you miss. You lose 4 stamina.
We got
points.
provision. Let's just go with it.
Okay.
So
2, 5, 6.
you swing on the rope towards the tunnel, but spin around and hit your head hard on the wall. If you're not wearing a helmet, lose 2 stamina points. The troglodyte fires a slingshot and does not miss at this range. Lose 2 more stamina points. Injured and exhausted, you somehow drag yourself up the rope to escape. Oh no, we don't want to do that.
Well, you have to.
Oh
It looks like you have to do that anyway.
no, because I think if you get lucky, you don't escape.
Should we try it? Do you want to go back?
Yeah, let's go back and do that again.
151. If we do, though, we just.
What? You gotta find out because it's probably Juggler Jack or something.
Okay. I can't remember what the page was. Yeah, drop down 269.
Right, I would have rolled for it if it was just a stamina point. That's why I went ahead with it. But if it cancels it out,
You might not be able to get down even if you get lucky.
I'd rather find out. 153.
I'm just scared we're not going to get back to bump.
We will. So,
188.
8. It was a skill roll, not a luck roll. Oh no, it was not. Yeah, we still lost. Okay, so I've still taken 2 stamina points off anyway. Right.
Oh, is it different? Okay, fair enough.
You swing into the tunnel, hitting the troglodyte with both feet to send him flying. He jumps up, shakes, and runs off down the tunnel, calling help. You think about chasing him and decide against it as soon as the tunnel roof is low and would restrict your movement. There's a wooden stool by the entrance with a tin box underneath it. The box contains 2 gold pieces and a small solid gold ball with a dragon motif on it. Okay, so 3 gold pieces, and we now have 4
Dragon Balls.
4 Dragon Balls.
Okay, so that's worth doing.
Yep. And another luck point, which we can't have because we've still got max somehow. You pocket, grab hold of the rope and climb out of the well. With nothing else to see in the cavern, you hurry over to the new passageway in case the troglodyte returns to reinforcements. Turn to 376.
We can't get back.
Do we need to get back? We've
As
got
long
the
as we
keys.
can get to Thrump.
You've got to get to Thump because that's how the story goes.
Yeah, okay.
Unless it's a complete dead end and we die.
The narrow torchlit passageway continues north for 50 metres before turning sharply right, where you arrive at a staircase. You walk up the long flight of stone steps, and when you get to the top, you see that the passageway comes to a dead end 20 metres ahead. You walk on to the end of the passageway, where you see arrows marked on the wall pointing downwards. You brush away loose sand and see that one of the stone slabs in the floor is hinged and has a small ring pull handle fixed to it.
Mm-hmm.
You lift the slab up to find the tunnel directly below. Seems there is nothing else you can do but jump down. The new tunnel runs north to south. Looking north, you see that the tunnel ends at a doorway. There are burning torches on either side of the door, which you see is covered with deep scratch marks.
So is this what we've already been to?
Curious, you decide to investigate. I reckon this is the gauntlet door.
So if it is, then we're on track then, basically.
Hopefully, if that's not past thump.
Have you got written down where that guy is with the iron kit? So you examine the door, and so this is where we find the gauntlets, basically. So we can either grab hold of the gauntlets, or we can step aside. So I think when we step aside, it's just better for us. So let's do that, 253. We step out of the way of the big spiky flying gauntlets.
This is where you need the ox skull, I think.
Yeah, nice. So we can see what happens with that.
Mm.
The gauntlet slides past you and begins scratching manically at the door with steel-tipped fingers. The door opens on its own, and the gauntlets immediately turn back down the tunnel. You seize your chance and slip through the open door. Turn to 173. The narrow passageway continues north, and you arrive at a solid oak door on the left-hand wall. You listen to the door but hear nothing. You want to open the door. Turn to 97. So do we have 97 anywhere written down?
No.
I think 97 is the door with the orc, but we
Okay.
don't know what's down 249. So
Yeah, no. I know.
should we checkpoint 173?
Okay.
So should we see what happens when you continue walking?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, 249. And if it seems like it's something we've already done, we'll go back and try the orc skull. I feel like you should try the orc skull. Well, let's just see if this. Maybe we can go back down here.
Oh, I think this is where we find the other dwarf. You walk on until you reach a T-junction where the passageway joins a much larger tunnel that is lit by burning torches. Looking left, the tunnel heads west as far as you can see. Looking right, you see somebody in the distance walking slowly towards you.
No.
Is it not?
No, because he's through the horn dragon thing.
Oh, if you want to head west, turn to 80. If you want
Is
to
that
see...
the monk?
Maybe.
Just check 15, just to see if it's the monk. Because it's probably just a shortcut.
Oh no, it's that guy. Caldwell, the zombie.
Right. What should we do then?
I don't know. Pause, I can't remember it. What is through that door? Should we go through the door?
Which door? The door with the
orc
skull.
thing.
Yeah,
'Cause we
yeah.
can
Because
do
maybe
it
that
now.
takes you there anyway. I feel like you always fight Caldwell, so maybe
Yeah.
let's do that.
Open the door, turn to 97.
We've got to find out what the orc skull does. I'm sure it just gives us that armband.
$97. Is it me?
Me. So basically, we get into a room, and this is where we see this basically a skeleton without a head, and the ceiling starts like crushing down on us. So we have the option to either use the orc skull, or if we don't, we can use the hand axe. So we have the orc skull for once. So let's just see what happens with that.
Please be useful. All that. Oh
Yeah.
no, we did get a gold key. To be fair.
You take the skull out of your backpack and walk over to place it in position on top of the skeleton's spine. It fits perfectly and activates the orc skeleton, which starts walking around the room in jerky movements with its skull slowly turning from side to side as though it's looking for something. It stops when it gets to the middle of the room and raises its arms in the air. The ceiling continues to slide down, but grinds to a halt when it touches the orc skeleton's outstretched fingers. You hear a creaking sound and fear another trap has been sprung, but it is the noise of the door opening behind you. If you want to leave the room immediately, turn to 249. If you want to take the silver armband from the orc skeleton before leaving, turn to
Yes.
53. Hold the page and take
No, we've
the
got
skeleton.
to. It says before leaving, so
Yeah.
it implies that we get out
It also
anyway.
implies there's a risk though.
The orc skeleton does not move when you slide the silver armband off. You see it is intricately engraved with mysterious runes. If you want to put the armband on...
We know what it does.
Turn to 21. Yeah, but it might also be a curse.
No.
As soon as you put on the armband, the door starts to swing shut. You dash for it and make it through before the door slams shut behind you. The armband doesn't seem to have any magical properties, but it looks valuable. Okay. Turn to 249. Come on. Now we just need to get to Thump.
Yeah. And get the other key out of that furniture thing. You walk onwards until you really get to a T-junction where the passageway joins a much larger tunnel. So basically this is the same as if you don't go through the door. So looking right, you see someone in the distance walking towards you. If you want to head west, turn to 15 to 80. If you want to see who's coming down the tunnel, turn to 15. So do we gain anything from killing Caldwell?
I'm not sure.
Let me just have a quick look.
You get something, but it's cursed, I think.
95. Let me just check.
Oh.
You get potion of mind
50?
control. Yeah. We get the potion of mind control, which didn't affect us.
But we drank it anyway.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Let's do that again. So, if you want to see who's coming down the corridor, turn to 15, and we'll fight Caldwell, and we'll try and get through this quite quick. So, we approach Caldwell. He's coming towards us, the zombie man. So we have to fight him. If he gets a double, he scores an extra 2 damage on it.
Yeah, for zombie bite, which he did last time, didn't he?
Yeah. So his skill is.
His skill is 8 and his stamina is 8. We need to get it all.
We do it. We'll do it. Come on. 5 and 3, 6 and 1.
What's he got? 8.
14.
So he's got 17.
What have we got?
17 too.
Okay.
Also, we're fighting an orc.
Oh, we do have a. Yeah, we used the zombie thing on here somewhere. There we go. 14, 15.
Yeah, we beat him.
1, 2.
Yep. By 1.
6 and a 1.
Oh, he got doubles.
Yeah, but he lost.
Oh yeah.
And wins the round, yeah.
Oh, I think he beat us there.
16, 17, 12.
Oh no, he got 17 too.
Okay.
Even.
Is it? Oh. 14 for us.
14 for him. Even.
Yes. He's dead.
Yes! If you win, turn to 95. So we get a potion of mind control.
Yep.
We don't put the ring on the finger, do we?
Curse. No, so let's take the mind control.
Yep, and we don't. Anyway, 268. So it's just got a few drops in it.
Yeah.
You drink the contents of the bottle, but don't feel any effects from it if you've not done so already. You can turn around and go back to the junction and head west, turn to 80. Tunnel continues straight on and you see nothing of interest until you come to the edge of a pit. This is where there's the cockroaches.
Yep, so we want to go down there, don't we?
Yes. Oh, do we?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's over the other side. Do you remember what's down there? We know it's the doorway with the 1 gold piece, which is...
80 trapdoor.
Yeah.
All we've done is gone down here. Which we do end up getting. We do end up getting to Thump.
Well, let's just see if 308 is a shortcut to that if we jump over the pit.
No, because you need to go down the trapdoor, which is under the cockroaches.
Right, let's do that then. Let's go down the shortcut. Down the trapdoor 119. So you jump down there and the cockroaches just kind of move out the way. You find the trapdoor 146.
Come on, please.
So we go down the trapdoor. 329.
They eat our provisions, don't they?
Yes.
2, I think.
You slide down into the new tunnel. Your backpack is crawling with cockroaches. If you have any provisions remaining, so they go through 2 of them. So we still got 5 remaining provisions. Looking south, you see the tunnel ends immediately at a doorway. Looking north, you see a door on the right-hand wall, some 30 meters ahead. If you want to open a door in the south wall, turn to 222. Let me just see which one of these is the fake one.
I think it's that one. 222 is the one that you need a gold piece for.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. So head north to 279.
I think this is the blood beast, which we can completely ignore.
Yeah. You soon arrive at a heavy oak door that is reinforced. There is a key in the door on the brass plate. Do not open. So we're going to carry on along the tunnel 101.
I hope so.
I don't think we need to go in there, do we? You don't gain anything.
You should come out of a trapdoor in a minute.
And the tunnel leads to steep flight of steps that go up, and a trapdoor. You push the trapdoor, relieve that isn't locked, so it's basically the same thing.
Yes.
There's a door in the right-hand wall with a key in the lock. If you want to open the furniture drawers, turn to 397.
That's the key. That's the gold key.
Yeah, so 397.
Which I don't know how... Oh, we did pick it up last time. We just didn't record it.
That was it, yeah. You discover a tin in one of the drawers that rattles. When you shake it, you pry the lid off to find a gold key with the number 90 stamped. The 90 key. You walk over to the door and leave the room, 82. So if you want to speed through this, I'll put the golden key
We're
on.
going to do it. We're going to do it.
Let's hope so. We don't know what the last boss is, though.
You do. You unlock the door and walk out of the room into a narrow corridor. You look right and see that the corridor soon ends at a blank wall. You look left and see that the corridor heads north for a while before turning left. You decide to go north. Looking straight ahead, you see that the corridor carries on for some distance into the gloom, and this is where we see Thump leaning against the wall with his hammer on his lap. If you made a bond with Thump, turn to 233, which we did. You run to the dwarf's aid and see there's a dagger sticking out of his back. He says, "I'm done for, my friend. I'm not sure who did it. It might have been the ice-cold assassin or that slime rat Usman Coe."
Yeah.
So he warns us he's slimy before we even meet him.
Yeah.
I never trusted either of them. Curses to them. It's too late for me. You find 2 gold pieces in one pocket and 2 charms in the other pocket. If you want to take off his helmet, turn to 3.
Does it say what the charms are?
Yeah, it's the
ones we've
four-leaf clover and the small horseshoe. 322, so this is where we get another gold key.
Yep.
You lift Thump's helmet off his head and see a gold key nestled in his thick
So
hair.
we got all of them now.
No, we got 3. The monk got the last one, remember?
Yeah.
So this is a gold key with 180 stamped in it.
Okay.
You put it in your pocket and head north along the corridor. Turn to page 6.
It's not long before the corridor ends at a T-junction where it joins a wide passageway. You look left and right to see nothing unusual of interest. You want to turn left and head west, turn to 70. If you want to head east, turn to 215. So where do we go from here?
I'm trying to work it out because my maps all merge into one. Oh, there we go. Thump. East. Oh no, I've written a key. Oh, here we go. 215 has got the horn guy
with the magnifying glass.
And I've just put loads of crosses on. I've just put crosses going west.
Right, so
east.
We're going to go east 215. So this is where we find the horn demon tunnel, and we can either bong the gong or we just go straight in.
Never bong the gong.
No, if you want to go into the tunnel, 362. So we enter in there, and it's like a really dark cabin. And inside we find a dwarf walking up towards us, who's covered in cuts and these bandages. He's been in there for weeks. He asks us if we're a friend or foe, which we say friend. 273. Stop saying that.
I know, I'm just excited.
So it basically tells us where he's from and that he's been trapped in here early to sort of test out how hard it is to escape the dungeon.
His name is Diggle.
Diggle. He's very hungry and he asks us if we have anything to eat. We give him a provision, 64.
And he gives us a magnifying glass.
Yep, so he thanks us, he gives us a magnifying glass, and then basically we both leave together. He takes his pathway, we take ours. He turns left to head south, and we turn right to head north through the passageway 138, and I will give us the...
Take a provisional.
That's it, take a provisional.
Yeah, and we've got a magnifying glass.
I don't have space left for that anymore.
Oh,
I can put it in here.
Ahead you see a wooden box. That is... Right, this is where we see a wooden box, and we can flip a coin. Should we not bother?
No, because it's just gold, I think.
Yeah, 348. You basically it's like gambling.
Yeah.
But we don't need it. Right, okay, here we are.
With the monk.
We've come to the monk, who is nasty.
Yep, so we want to go away from the monk first.
Do we? Do we need to?
You get a note. Oh no, I think you just got... Oh, I can't remember.
Let me see. Let me see if I've written it.
We get the note, basically.
We get a frosted glass bottle.
Should we just do it real quick?
Yeah, I'll quickly speed ahead. So, we're gonna head east quickly by ourselves. We do end up meeting up with him anyway. 240. 356. So we've got a bottle of the frosted glass bottle.
Yep.
We don't want to open it. We want to put it in our backpack.
Mm-hmm.
We can continue east again, which I think we find a note or something.
Yeah, which tells us to turn the gold, or one of the gold keys, anti-clockwise. Does it tell us which one?
Yeah, it says, do not turn the gold key numbered 180 clockwise in the lot. Turn it counterclockwise.
Right. 180 to the left.
Add 1 stamina point as well, because we've had a short rest. I hope there's not been clues about all the other gold keys about which way to turn them.
We've not come across them, have we? So.
We go and catch up with the monk at 271. 178.
So this is probably where the monk boots us down the hole, right?
Hang on. He's asking us if we found any gold keys.
Yeah. Remember, maybe we should write this down again, what the keys represent. It tells us that the keys, like the directions, represent it.
The north key has 360 on it.
Mm-hmm.
The south key has 180 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be able to work out what's what, because it'll be the compass point.
Yeah.
And we're fighting one of them. We've bumped into some troll guards, so we're going to fight one, he's going to fight one.
Right, so 9, 9.
9 and 9. This is going to be a long part.
Yeah,
but I think we're close.
We could potentially finish it, so...
Oh, what
11,
is it? 9, 10,
14, 15 for us.
Even.
We win.
Oh, yeah. How are we still 11?
Because we've got the shield and the chest
I thought
plate.
we were 12, though.
We were last time somehow. I think we regained a skill point somewhere. That's a win?
Yes. 7, 5, 6. Yeah.
5 and a 4.
Oh,
6.
Yes. Nice, that's smooth.
He's down to 1 HP. Yes, he's done.
If you win, turn to 89.
You look around and see that the monk has dealt with the other troll. Basically, we get 4 gold pieces and we split it, so that takes out gold up to 7 gold pieces. And basically, this is where the monk tells us that he thinks we're being followed. And he tells us to go ahead, and he boots us down the tunnel.
Yeah.
So we lose 2 stamina from falling down the pit after he boots us down. And basically he escaped, and then when we're in the pit, the assassin walks by and sees us and decides to help us out because we helped the assassin out of the spider pit. So 217.
Yeah, so the monk basically admitted to us that Carnus had hired him to get the orb
10,000 gold to bring it back. Not Carnus, it was
his
Baron's
brother.
Cumbria.
Yeah.
So the assassin helped us out of the pit and then asked us if we want to join forces. So did we gain anything from going against
We did, but we did And we ended up going back round to her afterwards.
So let's just go down that pathway.
Yeah, I have like ticked it.
So we decide to not go with her, and we continue westwards to 366.
Yeah.
And then, oh, this is where the dragon skull comes down. So we're walking up a steep tunnel. There's a lever pointing upwards. If we pull it, the thing comes down and crushes us. If you want to carry on walking up, we walk past it to 312.
We've like barely read any pages out on this playthrough. Apologies.
If people get to part 6 of this playthrough, they've already read it 3
Yeah,
times. So you continue to walk uphill until you reach the point where it's almost too steep to carry on. Up ahead, you see what looks like a giant dragon skull made of stone. So basically, we walk quickly downhill until into a new passageway, 237.
I've got that written down with a big tick on it.
So that must be where we get something. Don't we just chill and get our stamina back?
Oh, maybe.
Heading north, you soon arrive at an entrance to a narrow tunnel in the right-hand wall, which you notice has a rough stone floor sloping downwards. If you want to walk east down the new tunnel, turn to 224. If you want to carry on walking north.
Remember, go down the new tunnel. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So you walk downhill for what seems like ages until you eventually arrive in a flooded cavern with a low ceiling. The water comes from a natural spring and it is crystal clear. You drink from the water and immediately feel refreshed, so we gain 2 stamina points back. So I think we just said we'd do it just to get those stamina points. So after that, we go back down, and basically I think this is where we meet back up with the assassin.
Yes.
You quickly walk along the tunnel and suddenly catch sight of the assassin who's drinking from a flask. You call out to her, and she says, "Missing me already?" She gives us the opportunity to join back up with us for some reason. So we walk with her and talk about the golden orb, wondering if we've already gone past it or not. So we continue to 65 with the assassin. The tunnel eventually ends at a set of double doors. So this is where she gets shot with an arrow, and we have to go in anyway with her.
Yeah.
So 298.
She curses loudly and asks you to pull the arrow out of her shoulder. She grits her teeth as you tug on the arrow, but does not utter a sound. So in through the room, there's a lavish chamber on the other side of the doors with big columns and a marble floor with a compass rose inlay. So this is like endgame.
Yeah.
We
You
need
two were on fire. Yeah, we were on a very short time scale. Yeah.
We need to charge into the room, split up, and attack whoever it is from both sides. Open the door, and this is the orc fight. Was this not pretty tough?
Not sure.
394.
Don't we have to fight the thing straight after?
There's Xanth archers, yes, and then the monk comes through us as well. If you're carrying a shield, 10 to 191. So this is the Xanth archer room.
Yep. So let's just go straight into that. We do have archers, so we want to go and get them ready to go.
3 arrows sud into your shield. You look to your left and see the assassin's been struck by another arrow in the stomach. We fight the other 2, so the skill is 7 and
11.
the stamina's 11. Did you read that or remember it?
I read it.
Okay. That's going to be very impressed then. Ooh.
9 plus 7 is 16.
They've got 16 too.
No, I didn't read ours.
Oh,
We've got 17.
nice. I always count enemies, and you always count out.
Okay, what's that? That win?
Yeah.
I can't even see like one of those dice when it falls in the corner.
Yes. Come on, come on.
Okay, down to 5.
Oh no. Ooh.
I'm trusting our judgment when we're rolling this dice and doing it real quick.
We are doing it properly, we promise.
19 for us, 13.
18 for them.
Yep, so that's a win. Last round.
Yes.
4 to 1.
Yeah!
Right, they're
You
dead.
win 10 to 3, 8, 2. And this is when the monk comes down and he's basically laughing about how all our friends have died.
Yeah.
He does a double backflip in the air and lands on us, and we've got to fight him. Oh no, yeah! He spins around and lunges at you with his staff. You must fight the monk. Unless you are wearing a silver armband, you will find it hard to focus on his agile movements.
So we lost a
Oh,
skill
okay,
point last time.
yeah. So we're just fighting him by normal, which is good.
So he's on...
His 10 and 8.
We don't have a monk. We're going back with the Cyclops.
Oh, but we're sort of even though because we had
12 last time, which was probably a cheat anyway. So his stamina is.
No, I don't think we did. His stamina's 8. We can do it.
We gotta do it. We should. Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's go.
He's not a monk.
Oh. Neither's he, but we're going.
He's bald.
6 and a 4. So they've won.
Oh, he's won.
2 and a 1. 5 and a 1. So that's a loss for us.
Oh, no, what's going on?
Still got the dream cheese.
We do have the dream cheese. It's kicking our butt. Yes.
Go on. 3 more rounds. Eight plus 8.
He's beating us. Yes. 2 more.
5 and a 5. 2 and a 1. That's even.
Even.
5 and a 2.
Yes. Come on, last one.
Last one. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
5 and a 4. 6 and 3. Dead. You got him.
If you win, turn to 209. He is, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, maybe. While catching your breath, you take the gold key that is hanging on a string cord around the monk's neck. You see that has the number 360 stamped on it. You put it in your pocket along with 2 gold pieces from the leather purse. So we find the letter about Succumbit, basically. You put away the note and search the assassin to find a small vial of clear liquid in her pocket. So that's the one that poisons us and takes 8 stamina away from us. We only have 8 stamina. So we want to leave the chamber by the door, head back to 392. But before that, we're going to use provisions.
Are we?
Yes. We've not come across the iron key guy, have we, this time?
No, I don't know where he was.
Happens after this. So let's just use 2 provisions.
And we haven't found Juggler Jack.
No.
Maybe he's not even real.
No, I'm pretty sure we've seen some artwork of him in there, skimming through. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready?
Yep.
The door opens into a narrow corridor with a polished stone floor and smooth walls. There are paintings on the walls running the length of the corridor. All the paintings are of Baron Succumbit being attacked by hideous creatures. There's a door in the left-hand wall halfway down the corridor and another door at the end. If you want to open the door at the left, turn to 51 or carry on where. Let's see if I've
We definitely did it, but I can't remember what was down there. You should have written it down.
Oh, I think I have mapped it, but where? Monk. Oh no. But I did map it. Oh yeah. I've put across east.
Door opens
Oh no,
into,
that's not. No.
The door opens to a small room. You see an old man carrying the corner. He's got a magic ring. We give him 1 gold piece. It's yours. Do you remember what that is?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Should we do that then?
Yeah.
So we're going to buy the gold ring off the cowering man. You sure it was good?
Yeah, it was good.
The old man pockets the gold piece and hands you a tarnished white gold signet ring with a sword etched on its face. Go on, put it on, he urges you. You slide it on your finger and suddenly feel extra alert. It is a ring of dexterity that will improve your combat skills. Add 1 skill point and 1 luck point.
That's where we got the other skill point, maybe.
Oh. So let's do that then.
Oh no, we couldn't have it yesterday because it was.
Yeah.
Turn and left to open the door at the end. 309. Oh, this is it.
Here we go.
We're in the final test room.
There's got to be something after this though.
The door opens into a large chamber with a high ceiling where you see a tall figure in hooded robes standing in front of a long wooden table with a heavy oak door behind them. There are 2 iron doors in the left-hand wall and 2 in the right-hand wall. On seeing you enter, the hooded figure places both hands on the table and you notice a large gemstone ring on the right forefinger of their gloved hand. You're unable to make out their face as it is hidden by a white face mask. You're the first to arrive here. Interesting. I thought it would have been the warrior knight. No matter. I am the Dragon Master, the senior servant of Lord Carnus. I'll say this once, do not attack me. it would be foolish. To progress, you must pass 3 tests. The first test is a game. If you win, you will take the second test. If you lose, well, let's just say it's better not to lose. I trust you're prepared for the challenges that await you. Do you have any bone dice? Do we have 2 or 3?
3 this time.
If you do, place them on the table. If you have more than one, turn to 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4.
The chewed bone is also a charm, as it's lucky it's not one of yours.
Can we use that? The Dragon Master places 3 black dice on the table. He calmly rolls, so he gets a 9.
Yeah.
If you possess any... Oh, hold on. He calmly rolls his dice several times. The game we are about to play is a game of life. I roll my dice, you roll yours. Highest total wins. But since this is the first test, I'm going to give you a chance to improve your dice roll. To do that, you'll need to give me some charms. I collect charms, and I know there are 4 hidden in the dungeon.
We've got 3 of them.
Have we got 3?
Yeah.
If you possess any charms, turn to 170. Oh yeah, we do have 3.
Mm-hmm.
For each charm, I will let you add 1 to your dice roll total. So
Yep.
he's rolled his dice and he's got a 9.
Yeah.
So we've got to roll 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can add 3 to that for our 3 charms. So we should do it.
Yeah,
didn't
easy.
need to. If the total is 10 or greater, turn to 357.
The Dragon Master points his finger at you and says, you win, you have passed the first test, but now a tougher test awaits you. When you were exploring the dungeon, did you find any small metal balls bearing dragon motif? They are dragon balls. If you have any, place them on the table. If you possess dragon balls and wish to put them on the table, turn to 395. And we have 4 this time.
You've only written 3 down.
Yeah, I just haven't changed it.
Okay.
So, the Dragon Master watches you carefully as you reach into your backpack and says, how many dragon balls do you have? Will you reply 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? We have 4 of them.
Yes.
So 107. Ooh, we're here, yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
We don't know what's still left after this.
When you place the Dragon Balls on the table, the Dragon Master says in a somber voice, finding 4 Dragon Balls is impressive, but you still have a tough task ahead of you. Follow me. He walks over to the second iron door in the right-hand wall and unlocks it. He opens the door and beckons you to go through, saying, if you survive, knock on the door, I'll be waiting for you. You hear the door slam shut behind you and are confronted by an ugly creature with a muscular body, long arms and long fingers that end in sharp claws. It has long curved tusks protruding from its drooling mouth. It's a cave troll. He sniffs in the air and strides towards you, wielding a heavy wooden club. You must fight it.
Okay, cave troll.
His skill is 7 and his stamina is 8.
Should be already set. No, that didn't change. Stamina is 8.
Yes.
Skill 7. Okay, and cave troll, I guess we're going to have to use... We've not used this guy. Let's go
Yeah,
with that. Let's go with
he's
that.
got curved tusks.
Yeah.
Oh no. What was 7?
14 for
We've
us.
got another skill.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we're on 12. So
Yeah.
what's that then? 15?
We've got 15.
He's got
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. He's beating us.
Seven for 7, 14.
He's
We've
got
got more than
14.
that. Oh, wrong one. He's down to 6 stamina. 1, 1. 1,
Yeah.
2. 6 and 1.
Yeah. How many's got left?
One more. Last round. 6
Yeah.
and 1. 6. There we go.
If you win, turn to 32.
Come on. We still not might not do it. What if we never got that clue about turning the key? You search the cave and discover a large tall entrance at the back of the cave has been blocked up with boulders and rocks. The only way out appears to be the door you came in from. You bang on the door with your hilt of your sword and relief to see it open. The Dragon Master beckons you back into his chamber and tells you to stand in front of his table. You did well to survive, he says in a cold voice. Your final task is to unlock the door behind me. Do you have any of the gold compass keys in the dungeon? If so, place them on the table. If you possess any gold keys and want to put them on the table, turn to 239.
Come on.
He wants the door opening behind him. So we need to sort of figure out what door that is.
We can do it.
I'm guessing it is the south door.
If you've placed 4 keys on the table, turn to 381.
Here we go.
The Dragon Master tells you to put the keys down on the table. He picks up...
I thought it was like a scream. I just turned on like a filament drop.
Yeah, we got a 4!
Yeah.
He picks up one of them, taps the table with it, and says, "You've done well to find all 4 compass keys. Lord Carnus did not think it would be possible. You'll see that the door behind me has 4 keyholes in it. These must be unlocked in strict order.
No.
We can do it from top to bottom. Choose a key to open the top lock. If you know which key to use, turn to the paragraph with the same number as the key. If you do not know which key to use, turn to 336. So the top, we're going north.
Do we know which key to put in first?
Yes.
Do we?
I'm guessing 360.
Why?
Because it's north. We'll put it in the top. North is at the top.
Are we going north, east, west, south?
North, east, south, west, aren't we? Are we not?
No idea. Let's checkpoint it.
Oh, checkpoint this far ahead.
Which is the one that we need to turn to the anti-clockwise?
The north one.
It's the first key.
Yeah.
Let's go for that first then. We've got the checkpoint.
360 then.
Yeah, this could be bad, but we're just going to have to checkpoint and keep doing this.
From top to bottom. Oh.
What?
From top to bottom. Have we, you hold that.
I feel like there was something.
Yeah,
early
I
on.
feel like there was something. I'm just going to quickly read through on it.
Is it this?
I put north 1, west and east 2.
Wait, wasn't there something that said go north and then west, east, then south?
I put N is 1, west and east are
This
2,
means nothing to me.
and south is 4. So we do south last. So we do north first and south last, and then west and east is like, guess.
Why would you have written west and east, like on purpose, or would you have written east and west?
Probably west and east.
Okay, right. So we're going for the north key first, which is, what number is it?
360.
You breathe in deeply and walk over to the door. Have you written 381 down yet?
Yes.
You breathe in deeply and walk over to the door. You turn the key and hear a satisfying click on the lock mechanism turning. The Grandmaster nods approvingly and says, "A good start. Now you must select another key to unlock the second lock. If you know which key to use, turn to that paragraph, which is the same number as the key. If you do not know the key..." I feel like, well, if you turn into that page, they're all going to work.
270.
They're all going to work no matter order.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is if you're bullshitting about having the keys.
Yeah, that's true.
but-
But you could work out what the key
Yeah,
numbers are
yeah.
from the start of the book.
Yeah. You insert the lock in the door and hear it turn. The Dragon Master nods his head in acknowledgement. "Congratulations, just one more lock to open. The problem is, I can't let you open the door and walk out of here just like that," he says coldly, snatching the remaining key off the table. "Should you escape from this dungeon with the golden orb, you will become hideously rich, whereas I must survive on whatever pittance Lord Carnus decides to give me. So I'm looking to you for a small gratuity for allowing you to progress. You have 2 choices. 1, give me all your gold pieces and I will give you the key back. Or 2, you die a hero. If you want to give the Dragon Master all your treasure and gold, turn to 294. If you want to attack the
We
Dragon
can't
Master...
attack him because he kills us immediately.
Yeah?
Yeah, we tried that last time, didn't we?
Is it different now we've got the keys, though?
Probably not. No, he chucks us down the chute again.
Yeah. So,
What if we didn't have any gold? We've only got 7.
let's hope we don't need to
Or
set
does
it
he
out.
mean all the gold that we get from the golden orb?
Oh, you can have it. We ain't going to use it after this book, are we?
It's true.
Hold this page and go to 294 to give him all our treasure and gold.
Not our chewed bone.
Yeah, I think they made a bit of an error with the key numbers.
Yeah, because he could
What
literally...
if we-
yeah,
what
you
if we
can,
chose the
you
wrong
can
key?
work it out. The Dragon Master examines the items on the table and hands the key to you, saying, "I was hoping for more, but this will have to do. Deduct the items you give to the Dragon Master
Oh, we
from
got
your
like...
adventure sheet." Oh. What do you want? Should we give him the weasel juice?
You can have most of it.
"You may now leave my chamber. Did I tell you that there are 3 demons on the other side of the door? No? I don't think I did. Sorry, it must have slipped my mind. Anyway, good luck with them. If you want to open the fourth lock, turn to the paragraph with the same number as the key. If you do not know the number on the key, turn to 336.
Right, it's got to be the south key, right?
Yeah, so the south key is 180.
So let's hold that page. 180. You put the key in the keyhole, the lock is larger than the other locks and feels like you can turn the key either way. Turn it clockwise or turn it counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, isn't it?
I also want to find out what happens if you turn it clockwise though.
Oh yeah, it was do not turn the 180 gold key clockwise.
So let's see what happens.
No!
No?
Well, yeah, but we're not actually doing
No, we're not doing it. You hear a satisfying click as the key turns in the lock. You're almost blinded by a sudden flash as a high voltage current passes from the key to your body, making you shake uncontrollably in agony. You're unable to let go of the key. The Dragon Master simply looks on you as you drop to the floor in a smoking heap. Your adventure is over. And also, there's Juggler Jack.
Got to be Juggler, because he's juggling balls.
So we're going to turn... Oof, I thought I lost the page then. We're going to turn the key counterclockwise as the note we found. Turn to 45. You put the key in the keyhole and hear a satisfying click as it turns in the lock. You open the door and step through into a long, dimly lit tunnel heading north. As you walk along in semi-darkness, you do not see a tripped wire stretched across the passageway. Should we have a provision?
Yeah, now's a lovely time to eat.
Yeah, we're in the dark tunnel. So we're gonna...
I'm pretty hungry.
I'm pretty hungry. We'll eat after this. So that's going to take us back up to max stats. A long time ago. Test your luck. So we got 10 luck. How have we not lost so much luck this time?
I know, I don't know. Oh, I just...
Right. You're lucky turn to 274.
Good job. Tripping over the wire triggers small...
Wait, was that the lucky?
Yeah, this is lucky. Tripping over the wire triggers small, needle-sharp iron spikes to shoot up from holes in the stone floor. You stumble forward in the darkness but somehow avoid stepping on a spike. You walk on slowly, watching out carefully for more traps. Turn to 62.
This is looking bleak.
It's looking good.
It's looking good, but it's also like... I would have thought we'd...
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah. The tunnel can... Oh, there's 3 demons left.
Oh no, I thought he was joking.
The tunnel continues straight on and eventually ends in a flight of stone steps that curve around to the right. You hear footsteps coming towards you at speed and draw your sword. A burgundy-coloured creature with a spiked-covered hide comes flying around the bend and bounds up the steps on all fours with its red eyes fixed firmly on you. It doesn't stop and it leaps at you. Slavering at the mouth, it is a vicious thorn demon. But you must fight it, knowing that one bite of your flesh could be fatal. If you're fighting with a vorpal sword,
We're not.
add 2 to your attack strength, but we're on 11 now.
Yeah, true.
During each attack round. Thorn Demon. If you win, but lose 1 or more attack rounds during the combat, turn to 140.
No. No way. Is that going to be instant death?
I'm going to check.
No, you can't.
Well, we ain't dying, I'm telling you that.
Yeah, okay, we won't die. We won't die.
Okay.
This is the horned demon.
No, we didn't find the vorpal sword.
Yeah, I'm so annoyed because...
It's because we skipped to get... But I think... I don't know how you get the vorpal sword and still get to that witch woman.
No, I don't.
But, right, let's go.
So, what's he? He's 10 and 8. Oh, he's only got 8 stamina. We just need to get lucky 4 times.
Okay.
Have you got a thorny demon?
We've got a dream cheese, but maybe we should leave that for the third demon. What's his skill?
His skill is 10 and his stamina is 8.
Oh my, here
Are you
we
using
go.
that picture? Yeah, it's pretty spiky.
Oh no, I think I've got one, that spiky thing. There we go,
yeah.
that's I like it. He's just not burgundy.
Oh no. Oh no!
What are we doing?
Losing our stamina. And then we'll see what happens on the next page. He's hurt again.
We've still got our dream cheese.
Still got our dream cheese. Oh, did you see what I would have
I
rolled
did.
then? We got him.
6-6, nice.
We got him. No.
Down to 10. We still got 2 demons to fight as well.
Yeah, they might be rubbish. Yes. Come on. One more.
Right.
Okay, should I see what happens if we win but lose an attack round?
I think your rolling technique is crazy. What do you mean? Go on, continue. Let's go.
Are we wearing a bone ring? Whose bone ring was it?
We didn't take the bone ring. We tried. We had the potion of mind control instead. One black and one yellow.
Oh no. So if we're not wearing bone ring, the toxins in the demon's saliva soon make you feel very ill. You break out into a fever and stagger down the steps with one hand against the wall to hold yourself up. You begin to sway on your feet and cannot stop yourself from falling flat on your face. Lose 1 skill point and 5 stamina points. If you're still alive, turn to 39.
1 skill point.
Yeah.
Did we not get another skill point that we couldn't use earlier? There's been 2 that we've not used. We'll exchange that if necessary. And 5 stamina, that takes us down to 5. If we got any provisions
I think we got 1. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that takes us up to 9.
Is this my go? Your go.
Your go.
You sheath your sword and walk down the steps to where the tunnel runs down to a dark, flooded cavern. The water looks jet black with streaks of red luminescence caused by bloodworms swirling around on the surface. All is quiet except for the sharp echo of water droplets falling from stalactites into the water below.
Then 1 black, 1 yellow, then another black, then another yellow. Should be yellow or black. I don't get the logic.
No, we're basically we're rolling them at the same time.
Yeah, we just saving
like
time.
Just to speed it up.
We don't. Yeah.
So like this is ours, this is the enemies, but we roll them together just to save time. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah, we don't have time to do it
separately.
I mean, we're already nearly 2 hours here.
Yeah, it's just so we know whose is whose.
Yeah.
Where was I? The silence is suddenly broken by a piercing screech. A grotesque 4-armed creature emerges from the gloom, striding quickly.
This is the guy from the cover, I think.
Through the shallow water towards you. Yeah, it totally is.
If he's on there, maybe there's no third demon.
It has thin, pallid skin stretched over its large skull and long spines protruding from its shoulders and down its back. It screeches again, louder this time, with its 4 arms raised, ready to attack. The creature is a howling demon, and as it closes in on you, its howl becomes terrifyingly loud. If you've drunk a potion of mind control, turn to 283. Well, this could be bad.
I will see.
Well, we only had a few drops.
Yeah.
So we could swing this either way.
You conquer your fear and step forward to fight the vile creature as it tries to rip you apart with its 4 clawed hands in a frenzied attack. If you're so that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're fighting with Vorpal Sword, add 2 to your attack strength during each attack round for this battle only. Deduct 3 stamina points instead of 3 each time the demon wins an attack round.
We're gonna die here. Have you seen its stats?
Yeah, but this might be Dream Cheese time.
It's tough.
Right, we do have a creature that looks like something from the cover. I remember getting one specifically. Big Demon. That's him. It's kinda. So his stats are 12 skill, stamina 10.
Yeah.
Scary.
And the reason we do like a black and a green and a black and a green is because we both roll for a good and a bad dice, if that makes sense. Like, we don't think it'd be fair if I rolled the black and you rolled the green. That's why we do like it like this.
Yeah, we just do it.
Yeah.
So we know the exact things. The numbers. We get the numbers fast.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay, ready?
10 plus 7.
We win. No.
Yeah, we do.
We're even.
Why is our skill down to 10? Oh, we just lost one, didn't we? 19 plus...
Yeah, even.
Oh.
I know, that's what I mean. That's why it's going to be tough. Balls.
That's a win.
No,
16.
And he takes 3 stamina off us.
Right. Dream Cheese is going to have to come out, I'm afraid.
Yay, that's a win.
I was going to say, should we use the luck points? But...
No.
Loss, innit?
Oh, it's a loss. No! What are we going to do?
Dream cheese. We're going to have to use that cheese and we're going to have to get our stamina back because we can't do it again.
Technically we're dead, so put a death on the death counter. We're gonna have a slice of dream cheese.
Right.
You can split it into 3. We're gonna have a bite of dream cheese.
Yeah.
And a big drink.
Yeah.
And get our stamina back to 18. I can't do this again.
Yeah, we can't.
This is a solid book now. I thought it'd be easy. I thought you could drink the mind control.
Skill 10 as well. Some people have a lot less than that.
Yes. Okay, go on. We can do it. We can do it. In cheats. Oh, base again.
3 and a 3. 4 and a 4.
No! Your rolls are terrible. Yes.
That's a win. 2 more. We've got to get 2 more. He's got to get 3 more attack rounds.
Oh no, he's beating us.
Has he beaten us anyway?
Yeah.
Even if he gets a 1?
Yeah. Yeah, he's beating us. What are we down to? Oh, come on.
4.
What?
We can't lose. That's it. We can't lose. Right, what are we doing?
It's still 1, but we're gonna have the other half of our dream cheese.
The last half.
The last half.
And what's that taking us back to?
18.
If we had all the time in the
So
world,
bad.
if we had all the time in the world, we would do
But
this.
if we
can't.
don't do it this run, we're literally it's 2 weeks
You've got to wait 2 weeks. So.
until we can do it again. Oh no. We've still got another enemy after this.
That win?
Yay! Yes. Okay, 1 more.
1 more.
No. No, he's beating us. Maybe this next one will be like an insta win. He's beating us. Yeah, he does 3 every time he hits.
Yeah.
Have you only been taking 2 off? You have.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you did then.
Oh yeah, by accident. Yeah.
Oh no! Why are we rolling so bad?
Because even we have to get a super high look to do it.
Oh, come on! That's got to count. That's got to count as like he doesn't get anything.
Roll it again.
No. He didn't get anything. Why did you?
Right. We got one last. We got one last
We
bread.
haven't.
Do we give up then?
No, we can't give up. We can't give up. We're using our last third half of our dream cheese.
We're using all our luck points.
What if we need it for the next fight?
Right.
We found another little bit of dream cheese clinging onto the side of our backpack. Can't we?
Did we win? No.
No. Yeah. No, we lost. You're dreaming alright. Oh, why? Wait. Yes. Yes. We beat him.
Yeah, we did it.
Fair and square.
We're in the 367. We're in a constant perpetual red glow, by the way, because we're in
Yeah,
hell
we're
and
cheating.
purgatory.
Yeah, we really have cheated. Still breathing hard after after fighting the demon, you wade into shallow water. With your eyes now adjusted to the gloom, you see that there are steps leading up to the entrance to another tunnel on the left side of the cavern. You have no choice
Red
but to
Fight District, nice.
You have no choice but to wade through the water over to the tunnel. Test your luck. If you're lucky, I said we'd need our luck.
That's true.
If you're lucky, turn to 9. If you're unlucky, turn to 1, 3, 4. Yes. 9.
Yes.
Page 9. 2 hours.
Where are we?
9.
You wade through the murky water over to the left side of the cavern and climb the steps to enter a new tunnel and head north to 147. Oh, great. There's a giant beast down here.
The tunnel has a gentle incline and you feel the air getting noticeably hotter. You've got to cheat. The tunnel leads into a large cave that is a bubbling cauldron of molten lava. You see that there is a narrow stone pathway running around the edge of the fire pit along the left-hand wall to another tunnel entrance. As soon as you set foot on the pathway, a giant horned creature enveloped in flames and belching fire rises slowly up from the lava,
Oh, no.
with smoke escaping from many fissures on its torso. It is a lava demon, a malevolent creature made of molten rock. It reaches down to scoop up a handful of lava to hurl at you. If you're wearing a ring of ice,
Nice.
turn to the number that is extra
111.
inside. Yes, 111.
Please be an insta-kill. Please be an insta-kill.
Oh, what if it's a bad thing?
Can't be. He's a fire lava demon. Some say evil lava demon, I say spaghetti monster. You tap the silver ring several times and watch an ice storm erupt from it, covering the lava demon with a thick blanket of ice. You keep tapping and keep the ice storm flowing until the ring turns black. Its magic spent, the cave fills with steam and the ice begins to melt. You seize your chance and run as fast as you can around the pathway to the far side of the fire pit into the new tunnel before the demon can free itself.
Yes.
129.
Yeah, we still cheated though. Oh, man. Man on a throne.
That's Karnas, whatever his name is.
You walk north along the tunnel for what seems like ages until it finally comes to an end at a magnificent gold door covered with intricate etchings of fire-breathing dragons. The golden dragon door isn't locked and opens in an opulent chamber and has a white marble floor and plush furnishings bedecked with statuettes, vases, inlaid boxes and ornaments. But what interests you the most is the white marble statue of Lord Karnas. I thought he was real. Sitting on a grand throne set against the far wall. He is holding a golden orb in his lap. If you want to examine the throne, turn to 36. If you want to search the chamber, turn to 343.
Checkpoint. Let's search the chamber first.
Third page.
129. You open the cupboards and chests but find nothing except for a piece of paper tucked away at the back of one of the drawers. There is tiny handwriting on the paper that is so small you're unable to read it. If you possess a magnifying glass, turn to 203.
We do. We've not written it down, but we got one
we
off
do have
the
one.
Axeman. What did you say?
203. No, we got it from the dwarf.
Oh yeah, that was it. The words.
The worm paste. Is this where we grease the orb out with
the words from a message that reads: to leave the chamber, touch the right eye of the right hand dragon and the left eye of the left hand dragon at the same time. Imagine if you didn't have the glass.
I know.
If you want to walk over to the throne to touch the eyes of the dragons, turn to 60. If you want to pick up the orb,
Yeah, we gotta do that.
yeah, pick up the orb first. 228.
No.
You don't want to pick up the orb?
Are we not deactivating some trap by doing this dragon
Is that not
thing?
going to just get us to leave? Keep your finger on the page. I'd pick up the orb and then touch the dragon eyes.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say that I think that's obviously a trap.
Oh, okay.
You pick up the orb and discover that it is not made of solid gold, it's hollow and it's not as heavy as it looks. You shake it to hear something metallic rattling inside. You hold up and admire the detail of the two dragons curved around it. Suddenly smoke shoots out from the nostrils and swirls around your head. You step away from the throne, but smoke continues to circle around your head, making it difficult to breathe. You drop the orb and hear it smash on the floor. You run around the chamber, coughing uncontrollably. You're unable to rid yourself of the circle of smoke. You begin to choke as you inhale more smoke and drop to your knees. You slump forward and lose consciousness. You see the orb is nothing more than a gold-painted ceramic ball. There is a small bronze figure of Lord Carnus lying among the pieces of broken pottery. Pointing at you is the last thing you see before you lose consciousness forever. Your adventure is over.
I would have died.
Yes. So, let's do this then. You stand in front of the marble throne and press down gently on the dragon eyes. A section of the wall swings out to reveal a narrow passageway. If you want to pick up the orb, turn to 2 to 8. If you'd rather enter the passageway without the orb, 2 4 2.
Are you sure you don't want to pick up the orb?
Absolutely sure.
The passageway is well lit and has smooth walls and a mosaic floor with the small pieces of tile laid down in the pattern of flying dragons. You walk along it slowly, ever mindful of hidden traps. The passageway ends at a bronze door that opens into a small, tomb-like room with a pyramid-shaped ceiling. There is another bronze door in the wall opposite, on which there is a large knocker cast in the shape of a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
In the centre of the room is a square stone plinth with a dragon's head carved on each face. The plinth is the base for a stone hand that is holding a golden orb in its palm. You can hardly believe your eyes and walk around the plinth, inspecting it carefully for traps. You don't find any and decide to lift the orb out of the stone hand. 10 to 387.
Seems too easy.
Well, it's the only thing we can do.
You breathe in deeply and put your hands slowly under the golden orb to lift it up, as it is solid gold and heavy. You are convinced that it is the fabled treasure. While you are busy packing away in your backpack, one of the fingers drops off the stone hand and lands on top of the plinth. You hear a hissing sound and see gas escaping from where your finger broke off from the hand. You rush over to the bronze door and strike the knocker against the door. Long flames shoot out of the dragon's mouth and burn you. Roll 1 dice and reduce your stamina point by that number rolled. If you're still alive, turn to 127. Okay, that takes us down to 8.
How have we got 12 stamina?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. If you're still alive, turn to 127. This is...
You've got to cheat from this one. You've got to, haven't you? 127.
Those boss battles towards the end have such high skill.
Yeah.
If you don't have the Vorpal sword and the high skill, you gotta cheat to get those dice rolls.
The door swings open and you find yourself in another narrow passageway. You hear the door close behind you and you walk on until you come to another bronze door at the end of the passageway where you see a man wearing a dark blue coif cap and long robes sitting on a chair with his arms folded. When he sees you, he stands up and rubs his chin, and you notice that he has a large gemstone ring on his forefinger. "Well, I never," he says in a calm voice. "Nobody was meant to survive this dungeon, but here you are. I presume you have the golden orb in your possession. I am the gatekeeper, and I'm obliged to authenticate the orb before I can open the final door. If you want to show the orb to the gatekeeper, turn to 206. If you want to attack him, turn to 105.
I'm going to hold the page, but I'm going to say we show it to him.
I would say show it to him. That's just another thing. Surely after that last dice roll, they wouldn't expect you to have another fight.
You take the orb out of your backpack and hand it to the gatekeeper. He holds it close to his face, admiring the workmanship in the dragons. "Merciful manticore, it's indeed the golden orb," he exclaims, and lets out a long, low whistle. "Your final task is to solve a simple puzzle. Answer it correctly and you are free to go. Answer it incorrectly and you must forfeit the orb. Listen carefully. When Baron Circumfit was 12 years old, Lord Carnus was half his age." Oh god, get your pen out.
6. So he's 6 years. Baron Circumfit was 12 years old. Lord Carnus was 6.
Yeah.
So he's 6 years
Younger.
Yeah.
So Lord Carnus was half his age. If Baron Circumfit is now 48 years old, how old is Lord Carnus? 42, right?
Yeah.
If you know the answer, turn to the paragraph with the same number. If you do not know the answer, turn to 150 if you want to attack the gatekeeper. So let's just see what's on 42. Imagine getting all the way there and then messing up on this.
Matthew Sissy coming in handy here.
The gatekeeper nods his head and hands it all back to you. "Congratulations," he says with a wry smile. He takes the key out from under his robes, unlocks the bronze door and pushes it open. You breathe in deeply and walk out into the bright sunshine to be met with a deafening roar. Turn to page 400.
You find yourself at the top of a flight of stone steps, staring down at a huge gathering of people standing at the bottom who are waving and cheering loudly. The sunlight is very bright and it takes a few moments to get used to it. You hold a golden orb in the air which makes the crowd cheer even louder. Suddenly the cheers turn to whispers. The crowd parts and you see Lord Carnus approaching with his bodyguards at his side and his entourage walking behind him. He stops and looks up at the gatekeeper who is standing next to you. The gatekeeper nods once and Lord Carnus beckons you to join him. You walk down the steps to stand facing Lord Carnus, who stares at you fiercely. Congratulations, he says through gritted teeth.
We weren't supposed to survive, were we?
You've done well to survive my dungeon. You're a true champion. Your prize is one of the greatest treasures in Alancia. He shakes your hand firmly and leans forward to whisper in your ear. I only hope you live long enough to enjoy
You're
it.
going to get killed by someone.
You smile and hand him the handwritten note from Baron Circumvent. He looks stunned when he reads it. He looks up and says, I didn't expect anyone to win through today. But it is my good fortune that it was you who did. My brother must pay for his treachery with his life. You've proved yourself to be an elite adventurer. How do you say that? Elite adventurer. So might I interest you in a little assignment in Fang? I'm sure my brother would be delighted to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Give it some thought, but not for too long, since I will not take no for an answer. But we can talk again tomorrow. This day belongs to you. He smiles and waves to the happy crowd before leaving with his bodyguards and attendants. You're hoisted onto the shoulder of two tall men and carried through the throng of people who cheer loudly as you pass through them. Your mind spins with thoughts of what destiny the orb will bring you, but tonight will be a night of joy and celebration.
But I'm not sure if this is setting up for Trial of the Champions. If you do know, let us know in the comment section or down in the chat. But we have finished.
Yeah, I feel real bad about that
Island.
big cheating. But...
Yeah, we could not run through that again just for time's sake, because you would be waiting another 2 weeks to get it back. So we managed to get through it. At least we found the keys legit, and we got through to those final 3 tough boss fights. The ice ring came in clutch there and saved our life, I think, because we would have had a tough fight otherwise. He might have even killed us if we didn't have that ring.
Yeah, but he wouldn't, because we would have eaten dream cheese.
That's true.
Fragments.
We would have had it in our back pocket. The Vorpal blade seems like it was very handy. Unfortunately, we never got it. But overall, I think that was a great book. It was a good balance. It was sort of easier at the beginning and then tougher at the end. So I suppose if you could get more playthroughs of the beginning in to get the important stuff like items, then you just sort of going for luck on those last 3 or 4 boss fights. Cause
yeah, but you've still got to have like top skill.
we had skilled 10. We had 11 for most of it, and we still got established. So it comes down to luck. So if you're doing that legit, you could possibly be doing this book like 20, 30 times.
Yeah.
And most likely, if you're doing this book, you're doing it by yourself with no one else to tell if you're lying or not. So I think most people would cheat through this one. But overall, been a great new book, and hopefully if this leads into Trial of Champions, it would make that book a bit more interesting as well, because we have a backstory on the character, but we will see. This has been the Dungeon on Blood Island, and next up, we're not sure what we're going to be playing. It might be Fighting Fantasy, it might not be. We're going to take a little break from doing this, so you'll be seeing this in a couple of weeks after this, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So thanks for watching, guys. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Have you been able to make it through this dungeon legit? Let me know what you had to do to get through it.
How many times you had to play through it.
How many times did you die? And we will see you again with the next one.